Good morning, guys. Just came over here to go hit the doctor. I gotta go and check on some stuff and everything. I don't know, I am so tired this morning. All right, guys, 2 clinics later and I got my prescription and I seen the doctor. I'm so lucky that I get to run around with this jug for a day, and I get to put it in my fridge. I didn't like that whole idea, so back to doing all this doctor stuff. Hopefully we get everything squared away again so I can be back on the road. Feels like an actual spring day today. I got some errands to run, and then we're gonna start heading out towards Lewiston, where I got about a week and a half whole watch job. That's the one I was talking to you guys about all the way back in August when I first started working for the company. And it's pretty cool, that kind of gig. You make take home about $300 a day. Just found out because of the trees here. I was talking to the lady here at the convenience store. I'm not going to be able to fill up. The hose isn't long enough to make it over here, and if I get any closer I'm going to be in the trees, literally. I'll just have to fuel up and then use their dump station. Stopped off at this Holiday fuel station. I'd never heard of them before. But they have free dump stations. The lady told me that it's pretty much at all of them. I wasn't able to use the propane fill here, but I got some fuel anyways, and now we'll pull in here to dump the tanks. So it's right down here by this electrical box and this light. Trying not to hit anybody here. Truck was awful close. Glad I have a backup camera on this thing. All right. Let's try to pull in here without hitting these cars. That wasn't that bad. It looks like I should be pretty close. I'll go ahead and try this. Maybe I'll back up a little bit. Try to get a little bit closer to this curb. For having a dump station, this gas station's pretty tight. If you've ever been able to clear that off, let me know what you used. I was thinking about trying CLR, but I don't know if CLR will be tough enough. I can tell that this RV was used in Arizona a lot, probably in Phoenix, and they have really hard water there. I'm kind of impressed with just a guesstimate, and I haven't driven this RV all that much, how close I am. So here's my drain outlet. That should be pretty close, shouldn't have any problem. Let's get this real fun jobs done, you know? Okay guys, so this is going to be the first time that I've ever done this on this RV. I need to get this freshwater tank sanitized. That water just didn't seem right. I can't be using it on putting in my contacts and stuff, so I wanted to get this tank sanitized so I can really make use of it correctly. It sat for a while, the RV sat for a while, so who knows what's growing in there and making that water smell funny. Reading the instructions, I'm supposed to put in this cleaning detergent first, so this is our first step, and I'm about to put 10 ounces in here for the size of my freshwater tank, and that should clean it up to get it ready for the sanitizer. And then I'm gonna just drive around with this with a full tank to my location, and then I'll run it through the system. And then once I get it run through the system, that's when I'll add the sanitizer. The black tank is dumping right now. It did start off with enough pressure, it pushed that hose up a little bit. For a second there, I was worried it was gonna be all over the sandy dump area here. I've never had one of these before, ever. And it seems like a really cool idea. So I'm gonna be trying it out, see if it's as good as I'm hoping. Because I never seem to be able to get that dump hose as clean as I'd like to, even when I flush a lot of water through. So I'm hoping this will make a big difference. All right guys, so I got it on there all tightened up. Let's see how well it works. Just as an FYI, that hose stunk when I took it off. I mean, inside the hose looks pretty clean. We'll let that run just a little while. Hopefully that helps with some smell, you know. I think I really like that thing. It diverts water 4 ways. When I was draining it after I was done using it, I could see that the water goes out 4 ways, so it should get all the way down the wall of the hose. And the hose didn't stink when I was capping it back off. So I think I got to give it a big thumbs up. Let me know down in the comments, guys, if there's anybody else that's used it and what they think of it. So I just wanted to give a big thanks to Holiday gas stations here for the free dump station. And it's cool that here you can get your propane, your fuel, and you can dump your tanks all at one time if you need to. So I'm really stoked about this gas station. I'm gonna definitely be looking for them as I'm traveling around. I'm gonna get backed out of here, and then we're gonna be heading off to my brother's house, who's about 37 miles from here. I'm gonna spend a couple of days there, actually. Since I have a couple of days off here, I'm gonna enjoy some time with him and his family. He's got a whole clan. And then after that, I'll have like 2 days to get down to Lewiston, Idaho. I hope to camp somewhere else kind of cool before I find myself my little free camping spot while I'm working that job near Lewiston. Everybody tells me that there's some pretty good camping near there, and it's a pretty area, so I'm stoked. Let's roll out and hit the road, Jack. All right, guys, we are officially heading south on 95. This is really pretty right here. I'm imagining that this must be the lake this bridge is going over, Coeur d'Alene Lake. I got like 30 miles to my destination right now. Once we get there, I'm hoping that he's right and he has a good little spot for me to park. I don't know if he remembers just how long my RV was. If you guys want to go and check it out, I do have a video with him and his 2 little daughters that were hanging out in my RV when I first bought it. They came to see me. If you look above, right over the top of my head, you're gonna see a thing scroll in. It'll be a card, you know, with that video when I was hanging out with them. I'm so glad I got my new lenses. I still have some, you know, a little bit of star bursting even with these new lenses because of my keratoconus, but the lenses are making it so I can drive at night again. We're rolling through this little tiny reservation town that my brother lives just outside of. We had a gas station and it looks like a smoke shop. And that's about it for the town. Oh, it looks like there's a silo set up here, and I know that there's a wood mill here because that's where my brother works. Sorry about the rattling. I gotta find some like little rubber deals to put on the stovetop there. The cover for it rattles when the roads are kind of rough. Good morning, guys. So I'm over at my brother's now, and I spent some time with him, so I'm gonna be heading my way off to Lewiston, Idaho now. And I'm actually heading out there with the car right now, and then I'll get picked up and brought back over here to get my RV. But I'm gonna go over there. The whole purpose of going down there with the car first is to scout a location, free camping spot. I have one in mind. Looked like it should be pretty cool. We'll figure it out. So Lewiston's about an hour and 45 minutes down Highway 95. So I'm heading down Highway 12 now, out to go in the last like 15 miles out to the free campsite. Looks like the walls here have gotten some rain on them, and we got these cliffside walls. They just look gorgeous, you know? It'll be even better when we come across them with the RV and I can see out over the river. So right along those walls runs a river, which is called the ClearWater River, and that's the reason why I'm here working is there's a facility that's shutting down along the river here. So this free cramping spot here, it's not really all that much of a campground. It's like kind of just pull-offs, but at least it's along the river. Some picnic tables and stuff and places for fire pits, but it's pretty much just like right along the road here. It's the closest spot to where I'm going to be working, so I think I'll probably do it. Get out there, connect with people, live your big story, and make sure you do something every single day to reduce world suck. Peace, guys.